You might think Sparks are only another techno duo, just a little stranger than most. But with 17 albums to their name, the Mail Brothers have had one of the longest running careers in pop.
What we're doing doesn't really fit into any of the formats that pop music is supposed to have. Like Sparks is not a grunge band, Sparks is not a dance band, Sparks is not alternative. What we're doing is stylized. It's a little left of center. It's not exactly the norm of what other pop bands are. Ron will now give you a dissertation of what Sparks style is. Go.
Lyrically, I think in some ways we're throwbacks to an older era, an era like attempting what sort of Cole Porter and those sort of writers did, where you could have witticism within the lyrics but not be precious about it. One of the reasons we've been able to make 16 albums is just because we sort of don't even think of reality at all. We don't want to be known as what we've done as an influence. We want to be known for what we're doing. We really feel sort of illegitimate in a certain way, and we want to keep it that way. We feel outside of every kind of movement, and once you get a label as being important in some way, especially influencing other people, you become sort of a museum piece, and we're trying to avoid that.
So when do I get to sing my way? When do I get to feel like Sinatra?
There's a complete personality if you combine the two of us, a whole person, well-rounded person. The duo is a really efficient way of working if you aren't working within a band format, because you're totally, it's so totally self-contained.
Ron's character, he's kind of a unique sort of person in pop music. He's not the typical pop sort of keyboard player personality, and I think way back when he chose to cut off all his hair and slick it back and dress in suits and ties on stage, that time was sort of controversial because there was one guy in the band, myself, who was more traditional as far as the role of what a pop lead singer should be, and then there was one guy that was more a banker playing in a pop band.
He sings, he dances, he has vocal conversations with the audience. All these things are things that I can't do. One of the reasons that Sparks have been able to keep going for so long is just that our identities don't overlap, that what he brings to Sparks and what I bring are things that we're more than the sum of the parts, really, and we really don't have a desire to do anything on our own.
Well, most of the time when we have an argument, Ron wins. So it's pretty simple always. We battle and we battle and we battle, and then he wins.
It is like two sides of the same of a coin, really. And I'm tails.
And that's it for tonight's News at Night.